Oh, I like this. I love how the giant gate is just ajar a little bit and the sunlight is pouring through. That is a really nice touch. I also love, and I noticed this in the screenshots, I love how there's like starfish and stuff, like the seashells and whatever. That is a really nice touch, because it makes you feel like, the tide comes in pretty intense sometimes. Isle of Dread. But that's weird because when I came out here now, there's not any water. But when I go back, it did not put me out. It put me out like way ahead of it. Though that's funny. Oh, look at that. That's like a little land bridge. So yeah, when that and there's all starfish. Oh man, I gotta say, I don't like that there's like this gap of nothing. I would really like to walk over there. I, I don't know. It just makes me feel disconnected. In any event, that's very minor. Um, I'm in the land of the lost. So this is Isle of Dread. I don't know what was up with that Slayer Zone on the other side. There was nothing there. There were some collectibles and like a deer and a bird. So now I'm trying. This was a different Slayer Zone. I don't know. I mean, it seems to be a disconnected Slayer Zone. There was the other one I went to. There was nothing there. It looks like there's more over here. Maybe it's something I didn't find. That's the village I came from, I think. Yep. That was the village of Tenora. Wow. Okay, I was wondering how they were going to do that. So that's the public zone. How about that? Where was the Brontosaurus? There's supposed to be a Brontosaurus inside the village of Tenora. Maybe I missed it. I think that was the village of Tenora. Because, yeah, it's got the big wall. Dread Pirate. Oops. Wow, look at the tar pits. Or something. I guess it's just the beach. Look at the bones! Look at the crab. Wow, he was just like really subtly standing there, like hiding among the bones. Sidestep. What was his name? Sidestep. Skippy or Slippy? Sidestep Snippy. Wow. Am I going to take fire damage when I go over that? Guess not. I did too. I thought the crab was just like, I didn't think it was real at first. We have a volcano. Here's a quest. I'm not going to do quests. All hail the king. I just want to poke around the Slayer Zone. And so far, all we found is a crab and a couple of pirates. So we have volcanic activity here. Oh yeah, those are definitely volcanoes. You can see how there's like a pool of lava there. Oh, there's a lot more to this. This is a pretty big place. I but I don't think it doesn't look like as big as Barovia, for example. But I don't know what's up with this down here. There's nothing going on here. I wonder if the wilderness zone is just not packed with a lot of monsters yet. I mean, I found a named crab and 2 pirates, so we might not be fighting any dinosaurs today. It looks like there's something down here. I was hoping to get eaten by T-Rex today. Ooh. Oh, I can't wait to jump in a volcano and die. Oh, shit. What are you doing up here? This is why you went extinct. Okay? You need to stay away from lava. Okay? If you see a volcano, you run. That was my first dinosaur, guys. Okay, not true. We've been fighting raptors for a while. I really wish that flame skulls hadn't been out here. But I think they might have actually been in the wandering monster tables. What did I just kill? I don't know what that monster was, what that dinosaur was. Okay, there's the volcano. Can I go up and do a reenactment of Joe versus the volcano? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's an explorer right there. Woohoo! I'm in a volcano. Careful, the lava's hot. Wow, that's intense. There is an explorer here, though, so clearly we were meant to be here. Who's that fire? I wonder if that was a name. Maybe just like the rares are up and the trash mobs aren't around. But then again, the pirates and the flame skulls are just trash. Saber-Toothed Tiger. Nice. We're gonna get a Saber-Toothed Tiger mount, guys. You know why? You know why we know that? Because if you look at the splash screen, if you look in the background, you'll see there's a guy riding a Saber-Toothed Tiger. Nice. I approve this message. Good job. This little gazebo. What do we have here? Griffins. Dreadful griffin. Oh, where'd you come from? Something that didn't look like Ankylosaurus? No, look at this. There's a rumble in the jungle. The ogres are fighting the raptors. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show. No, 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 no. See, guys, this is where you made your first mistake. Ooh, look at that! Oh, that's so beautiful. We haven't seen screenshots of them that look like this yet. Wow. Oops. Oh, can we keep them? Look, Mom and Dad, look what I found. Can we keep them? Wait, wait, wait. Oh, I guess I don't have access to my stable and stuff. I was going to show her that I had her baby right here, but I guess I don't. Oh, man, that's a good looking... Tyrannosaurus? I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go extinct. Some raptors. Some kind of village over here. It's cool. Feather, general vendor. Little pixie village. We don't have too many vendors out in Slayer Zone, so that's kind of an unusual feature. Level 30, rank 1. Yeah, that's what it says. Mikey, good afternoon and welcome. Fade God, good afternoon and welcome. We are looking at the Isle of Dread content creator exclusive preview. I'm in the wilderness zone right now. We've already fought a strange Triceratops. We've fought some kind of other dinosaur. An Ankylosaurus. Some raptors, some pirates. I jumped into a volcano. Here's another cool variant. This is just like the one that we just made go extinct, and I just want to take him home and adopt him. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get in the quest list. I'm kind of a little surprised that we didn't get like dinosaur assault. I had a feeling they were gonna do something like that, or like raptor assault or something. Where it's just gonna be like wave after wave after wave of dinosaurs. You know how we have the assault quest, like there's kobold assault, devil assault, demon assault. I'm probably missing one. I feel like there's one more assault in there somewhere. Oh, I love playing with dinosaurs. It's so much fun. Look how cute he is. Can we just cuddle or something? Do I have to fight you? It wasn't me, it was the meteor. I think it would be neater to see them like wind up and like hold their head. It doesn't look like they really hold their head down when they're charging very much. That would be neat if they did that. Charm him? I doubt that I can. I bet I could on a druid. I just threw suggestion on him and it froze him. because of my crown of snow. Rince, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. This is the legendary explorer area. Yep. And some more bones. Bones. This is Trials of the Triceratops. I will not be doing any quests, just poking out around the wilderness zone. Yeah, I mean, it's just Slayers, you know. Slayer mobs are usually pretty weak. Slayers are tantamount to, like, you know, normal questing. It's supposed to be a pretty casual experience. Well, it looks like we had some fire. Ah, yes, some lava flowage go through here. Nice. I don't even have 150, much less 150 million. What is the max Slayers? Let's find out. All right. Uh, 0. I have 23. They haven't set the maximum yet. Oh, wait a minute. That's... No, that would be the heroic there. I don't know how to... Is there a way to tell the max? Zombies. Unset at this juncture. Flame skulls. Standing stone. Obligatory standing stones. Monument here. With an explorer. That's the Standing Stones logo right there. So it seems like it's missing a stone. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking of the puzzle. Let's look at their website. Standing Stone Games. Okay, no, their logo has 3 stones on it. It looks just like that. Right there. This is the angle that their 2-dimensional logo looks like. Yeah, why isn't Floating Stone Games? It's like a wrecked temple. Definitely getting the impression that the wilderness zone isn't filled out with monsters. I think it's a little too sparsely. It is too sparsely populated. But it would be interesting to see, like, if we were in a full group, how many, you know, would the spawns be much bigger? But it still just kind of seems like there's just not a lot going on. It's probably going to add more to it. Yeah, we'll be ending the stream soon. But I'm still having a little bit of fun. I'm having fun poking this or poking around this. And I want you guys to have a chance to see this. I just don't want to end it abruptly. So we'll give it a little more time. I really want to see a few more dinosaurs. We've seen Triceratops, we've seen some raptors. I saw I'm not sure. There is one dinosaur that there's been no mention of. We haven't seen it yet, and I'm going to be really surprised if it doesn't appear. And that is a Dimetrodon. Because a Dimetrodon is the same thing as a giant crocodile, but with a fin stapled to its back. Like, it is a very simple, I would think that it would be a very simple reskinning, and I assumed that the reason why they chose to add crocodiles to Salt Marsh was because they knew they could reskin a crocodile into a Dimetrodon very easily. So I'm wondering, where are the Dimetrodons? It's just like the Restless Isles, only less technological. Yeah, I think those are dudes that like to hang out near the water. Hmm? Oh, we have laser turrets. Arcane Sentinel. And they turned into shrines. Wow. How about that? I just wanted to ask you for directions, guys. Did you have to attack me? Just looking for a Starbucks. Is that... Wow, look at that. We got underwater lava. That's a pretty cool little lake there. This, no way. This is it. This is the temple. There's the feet. This is this is right out of the module. I didn't realize that's where I was. This is the central plateau. I wonder if that's all the Slayer Zone is supposed to be, is the central plateau. It kind of, you know what? I kind of think maybe it is. I'm not sure. That's got to be this has got to be like the final quest. Fall of the Forbidden Temple. Yeah, that's where we're going to fight the Kopru, and yeah, this should be the culmination of the storyline right here. Totally bring it up on the live stream. What you're looking at now is the PDF of Isle of Dread. Okay. The module that is this expansion. This module right here, X1, Isle of Dread. And this is where we're at right now. You can see that see how these docks here are kind of just haphazardly placed? Well, notice how that's exactly how they are here. Here's the 2 feet at the entrance of the big statue. That's all that's remaining is the feet. Somehow I always envisioned it to be bigger, you know? I thought these feet were going to be just huge, huge feet. But I mean, those are big feet. I just imagine them bigger, but they're big. Those are big feet. Don't get me wrong. That foot's as big as me. Somehow I just imagined it bigger, you know? In any event, yeah, that's where this is the temple. Cool. We got some shells. Maybe this is the central plateau? Maybe just this place is supposed to represent the central plateau. I'm not sure. That appears to be like an edge, maybe? I don't know. But I'm being affected by wonky DDO physics. I'm out of control here. Okay, looks like we've already been through here. Let's just go south. Mav, good afternoon and welcome. I think we found a rare crab already, named something Snippy. He was just standing there on the island among some bones, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's a real crab there." I was so fixated on the bones that I thought the crab was just like decoration or something. Yeah, I think the mobs haven't been filled in. And not as much as they will. I think they'll be filled in a lot more. So far we've seen like zombies, griffins, flame skulls, triceratops, some other I don't know, it's like the duck billed guy. I think it was. Spiders. We saw an Ankylosaurus. Here's some raptors. We saw some pirates. Ah, there's an Ankylosaurus. which up until about 2 weeks ago, I always thought it was an Ankylosaurus. I've been misreading it for 40 some years. And it wasn't until I was over on Brackert's channel and I heard him say Ankylosaurus, and I was like, what? I never heard anybody call it that. All I ever remember hearing is people call it Ankylosaurus. But then I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, it is Ankylosaurus. How about that? Words. You can too. Also, with Isle of Dread, dinosaurs. You can too. Oh man, nice marsh. See, they've done a marsh or a swamp, and it feels distinct. You know, we have so many swamps in this game, and yet here they come out with another one that feels distinct. We just had salt marsh, you know, and salt marsh didn't feel like Red Fens, which is a swampy, marshy area, which didn't feel like the swampy, marshy area in, you know, King's Forest, or, you know, wherever else swamps and marshes can be found. So this is really nice. Mired in kobolds. Right. Stinging swarm. Is that the robber flies that were on the wandering monster list? Are they holding out on us for the T-Rexes and the Brontosauruses and the... So we know that there are Brontosauruses, and we know for sure that there are T-Rexes because we've seen screenshots of them, but we have not come across either one of those. And I'm really going to be surprised if there's not Dimetrodons, Mors Dumos. Good afternoon and welcome. Hell yeah, thanks for the feedback. I really appreciate hearing that video inspired you. I thank you for saying. Waterfall here? Oh yeah, I could hear it. I could hear the waterfall. I'm like, sounds like a waterfall's nearby. Cool. I love waterfalls in real life. I haven't really talked about that much on my stream, but I love waterfalling. Like climbing through gorges and exploring the waterfalls and climbing the waterfalls and risking my life, and it's kind of a small miracle that I'm even still alive from the crazy crap that I've done of climbing waterfalls in nothing but like a bathing suit and flip-flops. Nice, that's really cool. I like that. Or sandals. Anything behind it? Good question. I like the way you think. Ooh, water? No, that's funny. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. From what I can tell, it does not look bigger than Ravenloft, but it's hard to tell for sure right now. Whoa, crap. Wow. And there's a Brontosaurus. Wow. Holy crap. Is it going to attack me or is it going to be nice? That is so cool. Yeah. He's not attacking because he's just like, I'm eating leaves and drinking water. I don't care about you. You are nothing but the buzzing of flies to me. That's actually kind of cool that they don't attack. I appreciate that. Because that's kind of what the impression I get. I feel like they would just be like cows grazing in the field. I wonder if I can walk up them. pretty funny. Okay, the tail is okay, the legs, I can't move through the legs, but the tail I can. Oops. Oh dear. Oh, I thought I got stuck inside of him. Come on, I want to climb you. Ha! Damn it. Okay, we're not going to be climbing on top of any Brontosaurus, but that's gorgeous. Wow, so that's pretty amazing. They put the work into this huge, beautiful beast, and it's just decoration, basically, which adds amazing ambiance. That's not a criticism at all. This is beautiful. You know what? Let me see if he will aggro if I like shoot at him. Maybe he's just not inclined to go active. Unless I... No. I don't think I have any really any other AoEs. Tentacles. Okay, no. He's a decoration. And that's cool. I'm totally good with that. Because I gotta admit, you know, while I was excited to fight T-Rexes, I wasn't exactly looking forward to fighting Brontosauruses. And that's why I said when I did my Isle of Dread conspiracy theories video, like I was like, yeah, they're probably not going to add Brontosauruses. That doesn't seem like a very exciting dinosaur to fight. But they did, and they added them as decoration, which I think is an awesome choice. And they look great. Right. He's just like, whatever. So over here was the waterfall. That was pretty cool way to see the Brontosaurus when it like came out of the water, and I was like, whoa! I'm glad that that's the first time I saw a Brontosaurus. Yeah, so I'm definitely, after it comes out and we've had a chance to see more of it, whoa, look at that. I've made a giant circle. I'm back at the village of Tenora. Okay, it looks like we got a giant tar pit over there, so I'm going to head over to that. I definitely plan on scoring myself. Okay, I'm giving myself full credit on Tabaxi because I did say that they might substitute Tabaxi for Ricasta. And it's the same thing. It's like the difference between Coke and Pepsi. I did say that there would be a Saber-Toothed Tiger mount as part of the Ultimate Fan Bundle. We didn't get that. We got Raptors, but I think a Saber-Toothed Tiger mount is coming because of that picture. So if a Saber-Toothed Tiger mount is coming, then I got to give myself like a B or something, like partial credit on that one. Brian wants the DM design kit as the module. Okay. I don't know which one I'm taking down. I'm just going to say Queen of the Demon Web Pits because, you know, I don't think we should take down Isle of Dread because we're doing Isle of Dread right now. So we'll take down Queen of the Demon Web Pits and we'll get the DM design kit for you. Been a while since that one's been up there, I think. This is... I can't remember if this is first or second. I think this might have been... The very end of the first edition. I think this was the absolute end of the first edition run. DM design kit. Because I think second edition came out in 89 and that is 88. Lamannia will be open to everyone tomorrow. The trouble with tar pits. And tar pits. New graphics for tar. Very oily looking. I've never been to a tar pit, but I think it looks good. It's gross. I honestly thought that they would just reuse the graphics from, like, you know, the tar out in Amrath or something. Humble Friar, I'm sorry. I saw you do... Oh, shoot. You know what? I didn't miss it. My apologies. You know what? I thought that I was thinking it was still there and you were reserving it. And so I was like, okay, I just, in my head, I was like, he's reserving it. And yeah, I totally saw it. My apologies. Okay, we're going to take down the player's handbook. And we're going to put up Humble's Fiend Folio. And there you go, buddy. Sorry about that. Hell yeah, man. And if you're new to the channel, that's one of the things you get to do with your channel points around here. You can choose what classic Dungeons & Dragons core books and modules are on display behind me. I don't have every last book, but my list of books is there if you scroll down on my front page of my Twitch channel. We got a lot of first edition modules, really all the most famous titles. And then my core books are pretty... Ooh. My core books are like all 3.5 in first edition. Out of Time 69 says he wants to start a drop and give me 20 challenge. All right, we will do that. Wait, I'm not even supposed to be streaming now. Okay, this is going to be Drop and Give Me 20, number 125. Loading in Niedermeyer. And Drop and Give Me 20 challenge number 125 is now live. Engage. Rage Beard! I'm not even supposed to be here today. I gotta end this soon because I gotta... Rage. I gotta go frost a cake for my mom. It's my mom's birthday today. So this is a dinosaur. I don't recognize it. We saw one earlier. It looks like its itty bitty hands are a Carnotaurus. He's got little baby hands. Look at I've never heard of this dinosaur before, but, you know, there's lots of dinosaurs, and, you know, I really only know the famous ones, you know? Famous in Ark. Oh, is this the predecessor to the Ford Taurus? I didn't know that. I have a sneaky feeling that they're just saving the T-Rex for release or something. Spicy Burrito, good afternoon and welcome. Aaron, good afternoon and welcome. So if you're just joining us, we have Isle of Dread. Right, y'all? This is the Wilderness Zone. Oops, I've already been here. We're just poking around. Looks like there's a road I can follow. It doesn't appear to be fully populated, although we found plenty of monsters, but it just seems like it should be a lot denser than what it is. We saw several dinosaurs so far. The most awe-inspiring, I have to say, was definitely the Brontosaurus. The Brontosaurus was so cool, and it didn't attack. It was just like a decoration, basically. I was just there because I was nothing but a fly to him or her, and he was like, "Whatever, go away, you bother me." So that's a very interesting choice, and I mean that. I'm not saying interesting like as some sort of veiled criticism. I think that's an interesting choice that they added the Brontosaurus, but it's not a mob. It's basically the same like adding a deer or a bird or something. I wonder if we will see aggressive. There's a wild thing, a quest called Wild Things. I wonder if we'll see aggressive Brontosauruses in content, other content, or in other places. What is going on here? It's a Copru! We haven't seen one of these yet. See, these are like the smart, psionic dudes. Oh crap, he hurts. Oh, that's a rare. Check him out. He looks cool. Obviously, they've reskinned salamanders. That's okay. That's what they look like. So we're gonna find these in that temple. But we found that temple earlier. That's in the module. You know, it's gonna be one of the quests. So we're gonna get some ingredients to do the bone crafting and the rare chests. I'm gonna bring it up, the module, because we were looking at it earlier. So this is the temple right here that we found, and there's going to be Copru in here. And so we found the feet and the docks and the Copru. Let me turn this back upright. Let's see. I don't think they're actually pictured until the end. So here's the actual map of. Oops. Right there, that island. So the Central Plateau is one small feature right in the middle of Isle of Dread. And there you can see there's a lake here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah. So there's a lake here. And that island there, this is that temple that we were at with the 2 feet. You know, there was a giant statue there, but all that was left was the feet. That's the way it's described in the module. We were there. That's this right here. And this is only, let me show you something in the Isle of Dread. Like in the whole thing. So there's your central plateau, and that temple was just a little dot in the middle. In the actual Isle of Dread, which is here, that's the central plateau, and that temple is right there. So the Isle of Dread from the module, look at this, says 1 hex equals 6 miles. Is actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We'll say 20 times 6 is 120. That's 120 miles wide and 200 miles long. So obviously we're not getting a Slayer zone that's this whole place. So I'm trying to figure out, like, do we just have the central plateau or something, or is it just like this inner area? Because are all these other encounters going to be featured? Are those the quests? There is the village of Tenora. This is the public zone. I was wondering what they were going to do with this, but this is the public zone. Is the village of Tenora, which is really cool. I didn't know if this was going to be some kind of, quest or a feature in the wilderness zone. This is what they made the public zone. And there's supposed to be, I thought, a Brontosaurus in there. There's a, yeah, see how you can see like over the Great Wall, and there's like a Brontosaurus beyond. And I could have just missed it. I didn't explore the whole public zone. I thought that was, the village of Tenora. Anyways, I brought this up because I wanted to show you the Coprus. We just found a rare Copru. And there's one right there. Okay? And you might be thinking, well, that didn't look anything like what you just fought. But this is from first edition. And the thing is, monsters evolved, and some of them radically, from what they were first drawn as in first edition. Plus, you got to think about, this looks more like a picture of it swimming in the water as opposed to being on land. I don't know. But when you look at the 5th edition images of Copru, they do look like that. A race of heat-loving amphibians of great intelligence and power. Their heads are smooth, with large eyes and a tentacled, sphinctered mouth. They have human-like torsos, 2 arms ending in webbed clawed hands. From the waist down, their bodies consist of 3 fluke-like tails, each ending in a sharp, ripping claw. Cobras have a +2 bonus on their saving throws against magical attacks. Anyways, we just fought one of those. Looks like a quest over here. Whispers of Return. This was a statue of a Copru. Well, there is a lot. See, so the village of Tenora is here, okay? And there was a way you can go, for those of you who weren't here earlier, you could go out a north gate and go out to the Isle of Dread, and that's all this up here. But you could also go to a south gate, which just said the Isle of Dread, and that's here. And I don't know that there's a way to, like, go around. It doesn't really look like it. But I literally didn't fight a single mob out here. But obviously I didn't do this inner portion. And it looks like there's some stuff over here. This was a weird little area. But probably just not populated yet. This almost looks like it would be an area that isn't filled in. So I'm trying to get to the shaded area, but it's just like walled off. Cliffs. Okay, it looks like we got a river. It will. Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow the river all the way to the ocean. And then probably call it a day. Yeah, it's possible, but we don't see a lot of that. It just seems like when they come out with expansions, they don't really add to them. Okay, this is starting to look like I can't get over there, but whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, I want to get on the other side of this wall. Can I get up here? Damn it, Jim. What are you following me? Where the hell did he come from? This deer is a plant. It's a spy. That's a dev. It's following me. You thought I wouldn't notice you because you're an innocent looking deer. Oh yeah, the bridge. We were up there, weren't we? Hey, look at this. Okay, here's where I want to be. It's coming right for us. Oops. No, I wanted to go the other way. And it doesn't really look like there's another way to go. Yeah. Not so much, huh? I want to get over to the river so I can find Carl. I'm Rick Grimes. It's Saber-Toothed Kitty Cat. They look pretty good. I think we're going to get one as a mount. Okay, here's the river. I found the river. Now we got to find Carl. It's a neat little valley, the way that they designed this. Oh, that's a wall. Maybe? No. It's just current. Which is weird because it's coming from nowhere. Well, it looks like the water is flowing, but when I stand still, it's not carrying me. Okay. Can you go up there? This is interesting. So they're letting us go over the top of it? Oh, okay, I guess not. I thought it kind of looked like they were going to let us go over the top of it this way, but not from the other way. But we're not going to be able to do that. Oh, yeah, we can raid Nimbin. Yeah, I would, of course, raid Nimbin if he were streaming. Cool ruins. Bullywugs. Pretty sure Bullywugs were not in the Wandering Monster list for Isle of Dread. What do we got here? Kopru drawings. There's a Kopru inside. Ah. Oh, they did the triple tail. Wow, that took some serious reskinning. I didn't notice that on the first Kopru that we fought. It's still waving after he's dead. That's funny. They did the triple tail thing. Nice touch. What's this? Bullywugs and booby traps. Crest of the Snake. Whoa, there's another Brontosaurus. If you missed it earlier, he's munching in a tree right now. Unfortunately, we tried to climb on top of one. That wasn't an option. The tail. Oh, oh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I claim you as my own. Giddy up. Let's go, Bessie. I've got a new mount. He's like, what's on me? I feel something. Oh, and you fall through the neck. They don't attack. They're just like these peaceful, grazing beasts. And I'm nothing but a fly to it. So it's like, whatever. I'm going to eat this tree. Very nice. The thing is gorgeous. There's one.
It's so big and all mine.
Some bullywugs. Here's a quest. What do we got here? This is the Stone Crypt Chronicle. Alright, I said I was going to follow the river to the sea and call it a day. And then, yeah, I got distracted by other stuff. So, I'm going to go back up the river a bit. Because I kind of want to swim down the river to see what we can see, you know, on the banks and stuff. So there's the river. Okay, that we were up there on the dock, so now I'm gonna swim downriver until we get to the sea.
Ooh, shiny!
I can see me, you know, using some of those for the new, not soundboard, but the new Stream Deck. Got a Stream Deck coming, guys. If you weren't around when I announced that before. I got a Nebula Fragment the other day. I rolled it off because I didn't have any need for one. Nimbin got it. Okay, we were there. That's where the waterfall is. I want to go over here to this like little side river thing. This looked pretty cool. So a Stream Deck is basically like a programmable. It's a bunch of programmable buttons, almost like a separate keyboard or a separate like, you know, yeah, like I forget what the other name for like when you have like a second keyboard or like a separate gaming pad that you can program the keys. It's kind of like that. And I'll be able to program it to, you know, like when we get a hype train going, I can just one touch the whole olive board or other sound effects and things like that. Because right now, all that stuff is pretty manual. Like I have it loaded into OBS, but I got to go over to OBS and then click on the selection. And I don't even have OBS up, like it's in the background. So it's a pretty manual thing to get some of those things going. And you can actually program pretty complex functions. And I sprung for the big one because that'll give us room to grow. Yeah, well, so somebody else earlier said that it was like a TV studio, like a miniature TV studio, but for streamers, or something like that, or a miniature control room, but for streamers. There's the Brontosaurus we saw earlier. That was the first one we saw. That's Bessie. Bessie the Brontosaurus. This is the waterfall that we swam up. There's a little bit of a problem with the, you know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because they should probably block it off. Because look at this. I'm in the water. I'm in the water. I'm in the water. And you probably need to just block that off because, well, I guess just the water should be flowing through there. It just kind of like it doesn't look like it's water there, and then all of a sudden you go forward and you're in the water. So they probably just need to block that off a little bit better, so it makes sense. I didn't look to see if there was anything behind the other one. And it kind of looks like no. And another waterfall. Wow, we did almost like an extra hour of like super extra special bonus time. But that's cool. I had a lot of fun poking around here. That's the end. You can't go any further than that. This is the edge of the world. Oh, but look at that waterfall. Gosh, I want to go down there and... See, this would be me in real life. Earlier I was talking about the crazy crap that I've done, and I love waterfalls, and I've done a lot of waterfalling, like a ton of it. If this was real life, I'd be like, oh, let's get down there. Let's find a way to get down there. And it's just a small miracle that I haven't fallen and died on a waterfall. It happens all the time to people. I think back about like the crazy climbs that I did with nothing. I'm like, oh my god, it would have been so easy to slip. And I almost did one time. There was one time I was really, really scared. I started to slip and I was like 75 feet up a waterfall. Oh man, yeah, I remember that. It was scary. Well, I think that's it, folks. We did not find a T-Rex. That's the one dinosaur that we've seen screenshots of that I have not found yet. I don't know if I mean, we explored a lot of the island. But it looks like there's there's a lot more. There's over here. Could have just missed it. There's an island over here, it looks like, too. Wow, I wonder if you can swim out there. How about that? All right, guys.